I noticed I would get tired playing basketball, and it didn't make sense. I was doing everything that you're supposed to do to be healthy. I was eating right, working out, lifting weights, and cancer just doesn't care.
It got to the point where he was not really able to work a full day, and he'd just come home and go to bed.
They called me on August 1st of last year and told me it was leukemia. It did send a little shock through my system that I could physically feel, because they're not talking about someone else, they're talking about you. We checked into the hospital, I think 5 days later, and I was there for a month. This brings back a lot of memories. Starting the first day, I had intensive chemotherapy treatment. There were very few days that I felt anywhere close to normal. Probably 70% of the time over those 7 or 8 months. I mean, unable to take care of myself, definitely unable to work.
You think that you're immune to it because you're, mid-30s and you're young, and you don't think that you're going to be hit with something so catastrophic in your family. And when it does hit you, it's just something that just takes you for a ride.
Especially early on when you don't know if you're going to make it through it alive or anything. I spent a lot of, may sound a little corny, but I got up a lot of nights and stood right here and looked in the mirror and looked at myself and tried to see if I had what it took to make it through it. I made it through, somehow.
It's not cheap to get sick. Hospital bills are very expensive. We knew that we could rely on critical illness to carry us through.
It can really devastate you financially. I know that if I didn't have this coverage, we wouldn't be in this house right now. My wife would be working. My kids would be in daycare, which is not what we want for them. We would be in an apartment. We would have probably a great amount of debt.
Without it, we'd be in a financial crisis, definitely. With it, there's peace of mind. There's no stress, and Lord knows you have enough stress when you have an illness in your family.
Because I had the critical illness insurance, because I planned just a few minutes and spent a few dollars, instead of telling Judy to go get a job so we don't lose our house, don't lose everything we've worked hard to acquire, I took her and the kids, my 5-year-old and 3-year-old, to Disney World, and we just had a great time. And the kids will always have that memory, no matter what happens. For 7 or 8 months, I did very little. I want to make up for that time, and I want to enjoy every day. My #1 job is to take care of my family.